Welcome back to my Let's Play for Moemon, my mono-electric run. It's time to make our way over to, well, Mount Moon. Not sure if we're gonna go through Mount Moon, though. This is a team that's probably gonna struggle unless I pick up a few repels just to try and get rid of people. I think you can buy those back in Pewter City. Because I'm definitely gonna want them just to avoid the Geodudes. I mean, they're not super common, but hey, might as well try and get rid of them as soon as possible, because after that Brock battle, I don't want to see another Geodude for a while, okay? Like, I don't think I could handle it. Like, it'd probably make me cry, okay? Like, it's just that bad fighting a Geodude at this point. It's depressing, you know? Like, I don't want to do it. But yeah, I decided to name my other Pikachus after, well, Yellow Power Rangers. I may have already mentioned that. It's just been, you know, so long since I've done an episode for this run. Jeez, it's even worse for the PS2 games, though. I really need to pick up my pacing on those. Because it's at this point, you know, getting October, so it's actually starting to get cooler outside a bit more reliably. I mean, today it's been pretty hot out, but last couple days it actually was cool enough I probably could have turned off the AC in my room and actually got some work done. Might try and knock one out after this. As soon as I get my work done fast enough on it. We did? I mean, I skipped some of the bug catchers in there first. And I went back later, but I don't remember Colton. I guess I always look it up. I just don't really care right now whether it's true or not. Because it doesn't really matter. I just hope we managed to kill this freaking Caterpie. I really would like the experience at this point. Well, we may manage to knock off a level 10 Caterpie. Though why anyone would have a level 10 Caterpie, I don't know. Like, this has always bugged me about these games. Like, seriously. I know it's a terrible pun, that wasn't my intention, but it really does bug me that, you know, we keep running into all these level 10 Caterpies. It's like, who does that? Who thinks to themselves, I'm not gonna, you know, evolve my Pokemon as quickly as possible? I mean, sure, I've held back before, you know, with the Sparrow, but at least when I was doing that was to learn Drill Peck early so I could use it on the Elite Four, you know? Like, there was a reason for holding back. What's the reason for not evolving, you know, a Weedle or a Caterpie as soon as possible? Because they don't learn any other moves. You're not doing yourself a favor by keeping, you know, a level 10 Weedle. Like, you're literally just making your job harder for no reason whatsoever. It's just nonsensical to me, you know? Like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, love yourself. Evolve your Caterpie as soon as possible. Yeah, I assume if you're not evolving it, you're in a dark place, you know? And you need someone to help you out of it. But not me, because I'm not trained for that sort of stuff. Well, I guess it's time to bring out the big guns. Shu-chan, I'm counting on you to bring this Caterpie down quickly. Time for a Thunder Shock. Though I swear I'll probably evolve after I learn Thunderbolt. Or as soon as I get over to Celadon City and can evolve, if I know Thunderbolt, I'll be like, yep, I'm evolving. I'm not putting that off. I don't care about having Thunder, you know? Like, I just want to have access to the more reliable Thunderbolt. I'll run over you. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to go down and take on the bug catcher. Let's get with it right away. Whatever you say, pal. I'm up for a battle. Another Weedle? Man, what's with all these Weedles? I kinda hate Weedles because they throw around poison, you know? It's a status effect I don't like dealing with that often. Because I seem to get poisoned way more often than I should when I'm doing runs like this. Like, that status effect scares me just because how, you know, reliable it becomes despite being such an unreliable move. Albeit poison in this game isn't as dangerous as, say, you know, Fantasy Forever Revisions, where it eats off, you know, a tenth of your HP every turn. And you can potentially get stun locked while being poisoned, so you can be like locked and unable to do anything while also losing 10% of your health every turn. Though usually it's the player doing that to the AI and not the other way around. I mean, if the AI could do that reliably, I'd probably call him BS. But no, it's something you can do to the AI just way too often. So it takes any real challenge out of it. It makes for some really boring boss battles, let me tell you. Like, in the arena, you can do a boss rush later on. You can just stun lock so many of the bosses while throwing poison at them. It's just ridiculous. Like, oh, look, it's a boss. Well, guess what? It's now unable to do anything, and it's bleeding from poison. Like, gosh darn it. Sort of reminds me of Demon Hunter, but at least with Demon Hunter, the enemies could still fight back when you're throwing around, you know, your 15 different status effects on them. Because that's usually how I'd win fights in Demon Hunter. Be like, oh, you get bleed, you get poison, you get this status effect, you get this one. Just stacking, you know, little bleeding amounts of HP damage over time for a big effect. I mean, that was my playstyle of choice, which is how I was able to win the entire game while using a bunch of rather early demons in the game. Like, I basically took the first demons I caught and just kept running with them. That may not have been the best strategy, but that's what I did. So I kept the Chocobo for the entire game. Because everyone needs a Kentucky Fried Chocobo. Or wants to be a Chocobo Knight. One or the other, you know? Or maybe it's both. Unless they're a Chocobo Knight, then they probably wouldn't want to have Kentucky Fried Chocobo. You know, when you're a Chocobo Knight, you gotta love your Chocobo. And not in that way, you pervs. I better sneak by while I got the chance. Pretty sure she has a Jigglypuff. And Jigglypuff is evil. It's always drawing on your face with its marker and then putting you to sleep. It's pure evil. Well, that does it for this episode. Next time we'll make our way through Mount Moon. I'll probably have done a little bit more level grinding on, you know, Trini and Maya. Trying to push them up to at least the low teens, at least, on the rest of the trainers, because I'll probably be making liberal use of Pokemon Centers. Until next time, then. See ya.